So 2024 is going to be kind of a sad year. This is basically going to be the first year, probably in a long time, we're going to say another goodbye to another iPhone. And this is probably going to be the iPhone XR. From everything that I've seen and from a lot of things that I've seen throughout my last couple of years, the iPhone XR was a very good device. I thought it was a really good one when it first came out, and it still holds up quite well. And it's basically the oldest iPhone on iOS 17. That's kind of leading me into making this video. Because this iPhone is the oldest iPhone on iOS 17, that kind of gives us a glimpse and a little bit of a glimmer of what's going to be going on with the future of this particular phone. Now with the iPhone XR, with it now being the oldest iPhone on iOS 17, we can kind of get a gauge on how much longer this phone is going to last. And spoiler alert, it's not really going to be lasting for an insane amount of time. From everything that we know, from everything that we've seen so far, the iPhone XR has a high likelihood right now of basically being discontinued in this particular year. I say that to say that with this iPhone, it's still a good iPhone, it still has a lot of capability for sure, but there's a high likelihood this iPhone is pretty much no longer going to support. But there's a high likelihood that this iPhone isn't really going to be supported, that much longer, and it's pretty much going to be outdated, probably, maybe middle of this year. So what kind of makes me say that is because from before with the iPhone 10, iPhone, 8, 8 Plus, and even the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, those particular iPhones kind of get discontinued, the last couple of years. And so far, for the last 2-3 years, Apple has been discontinuing iPhone every single year. The iPhone 6s and 7, the iPhone 10, 8, and 8 Plus, there's a high likelihood, like I said before, that this iPhone may actually end up getting discontinued this year, as well as the iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max. So if that ends up being the case, we're going to be seeing a very big amount of iPhone users pretty much being discontinued with software. If you don't remember, the iPhone XR was an iPhone that was pretty popular. Although it wasn't the best iPhone of all time, it was a fairly popular iPhone amongst, the budget, people who wanted to buy a budget iPhone. And that is pretty insane because that means that a lot of people are probably going to get, are probably going to move away from having an iPhone that is going to be supported with software. And if I kind of take a look at the current iPhones, at least from the brand new market, there's not really a ton of iPhones that I look at that I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a very good iPhone for the price tag. I don't really see that, for a lot of people in the brand new market, maybe the iPhone 13. But from the used side, the iPhone XR was always a very good iPhone for that price tag. So with that all being said, there's a very high likelihood that this particular iPhone is going to be discontinued with software this particular year. So we're just going to have to kind of stick with that. And if it doesn't get discontinued, that's going to be very good. But this is a year that we could be saying goodbye to probably one of the most popular iPhones Apple has ever made. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.